All right, now let's get into some factoring. We're going to look at 3 unique scenarios. The first one is difference of cubes. In order to find difference of cubes, I got to use this equation. But this equation is useless to me if I can't figure out what A and B are. So let's do that. If we are trying to find the difference of cubes, that means we are going to take the cube root of the first term to find A. So A equals the cube root of 64, which is 4. And the cube root of x cubed, which is just x. Next, I'm going to take A and square it. So 4 squared is 16, and x squared is just x squared. Now to find B, we're going to take the cube root of the second term, which is 5. We're going to square that, so 5 squared is 25. And then last, I'm going to combine A and B, multiply them together. So 4x times 5, that's going to equal 20x. Now just plug it into my equation. So 4x minus 5. A squared is 16x squared plus AB, which is 20x. Plus b squared is 25, and that is my factored answer. Next, let's factor by grouping. First, we're going to split the equation in half, and then we are going to just focus on the left side. We are going to find what do these two numbers have in common. So, are the terms. They both have x, they both have power, so we're going to take out the smallest one. And last, they're both divisible by 3. So we're going to copy that greatest common factor. And then inside the parentheses, we're going to write what we have left over after we take out 3x squared. So the 3's cancel out. We're left with x in our first term. Copy this minus sign. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And the x squares cancel out. All right, going on to the next side. They don't both have x, so I can't take out an x, but they do both have a 2, so let's divide both of them by 2. The 2's cancel out, and I'm left with the x in the first term, and then I have 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Now looking at the parentheses, they both match, which is exactly what I want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3x squared, add the 2 to it. There's my first set of parentheses. My second set is just going to be a copy of that x minus 3. Then I am finished factoring. Last, I have the x puzzle. X puzzle, but it also has an a, so it's going to be a little extra work. So on the top, I'm going to have a times c, which is this 2 times 3. A times c, 2 times 3 is going to be 6. And then b is going to go on the bottom. Next, I ask myself, what two numbers multiply to get 6, but add to get 7? And the numbers are 6 and 1. Now, mind you, everything is positive in this equation, so I'm going to keep everything positive. However, since I have this a, I'm going to have to divide both of them by 2. So this turns out to be 3. However, the second one does not divide evenly. 1/2, 1 cannot be divided by 2. So my first parenthesis is going to be x plus 3. Just moving that 3 there. But for my second set of parentheses, I'm going to move that 2 in front of my x and then copy that 1 over there. And now I'm finished factoring.